Is Supreme Leader Snoke, Vitiate, the Sith Emperor, and Darth Plagueis the same person? Well, to be honest, I think it's more likely that the Sith Emperor Vitiate is actually Darth Plagueis' master. Because, right, even this novel, Star Wars Darth Plagueis, this is now Legends, so it's not canon. And it says Star Wars Darth Plagueis confirms that the Emperor did eventually meet his final death. Well, meaning the Sith Emperor Vitiate. Now, this actually means nothing now, because as I said, this is Legends and this isn't canon. So the Emperor could actually have survived. So, the same with this. Look, it says Supreme Leader Snoke is not a Mun. Well, Plagueis was only a Mun in Legends. He could be any species in canon. Because the Emperor Palpatine, never told Anakin his species. He never told Anakin Darth Plagueis his species. Look, Supreme Leader Snoke, is he truly deformed? Or is this his actual natural form? Well, to be honest, it looks to me like he's deformed because he's got a scar there. Look at this, right? This is the Sith Emperor Vitiate from the Old Republic video game. Is he deformed, or is this his natural form? I don't know. But, right, the Sith Emperor Vitiate and the Eternal Emperor Valkorion are the same person. Because Vitiate has taken many bodies in his time. He may have took ones before this one, and he may have taken ones after this one. We don't know. Maybe Snoke is one of those bodies. Maybe Plagueis is one of those bodies. Who knows? Even though Emperor Palpatine says that line in Episode 3 about him being scarred and deformed, that might actually be a lie, because I believe this is actually the Emperor's true form, and the Force Lightning brought it out. Because, for those who don't know, when Sith when people give in to the dark side to this extent, they begin to look like this. See, this isn't his true form. This is his true form. So what I'm actually getting at is, did Vitiate have a form that was more human? Like this, I mean. I mean, because, like, Palpatine went from this to this. Whereas with Vitiate, it was almost the reverse, because he went from that to that. So, I mean, how so, does Snoke have a form that is more human as well? Does Snoke even look like this? Because throughout the whole of The Force Awakens, he seemed to be a hologram. Well, he looks like a hologram here, obviously. But he doesn't look as much like a hologram here, which is weird. Like, is he truly this size? Is it actually a Wizard of Oz situation? Who knows? Like, a lot of people think that maybe Supreme Leader Snoke is actually the Emperor. Even though Darth Vader chucked him down that thing. Some call it a chute. But I suppose when Darth Vader chucked him down that chute, he could have I don't know, held onto a passing TIE fighter or something. But when the Death Star blew up, when the second Death Star blew up, we only saw Rebel ships leaving. We didn't see Imperial ships leaving, apart from the Imperial shuttle that Luke was piloting. But I mean, the second Death Star is massive, so maybe like the TIE fighter in question could have came out the other side of the thing. But remember, the character in question is called Supreme Leader Snoke. So just like the Emperor was called Supreme Chancellor, remember? So that is a thing as well. I mean, I have a theory that I don't think anybody else has said yet, and that is maybe Supreme Leader Snoke is actually the Outlander from Star Wars: The Old Republic. Just think about it. This hero that you have played as for so long actually turns out to be one of the biggest villains of the sequel trilogy. Can you just imagine that? Like, I mean, it's not so far out there, to be honest, because some people have called the Outlander the Chosen One, just like Anakin. So, like, Anakin obviously, he started off on the light side and then he turned to the dark side. So maybe, the Outlander could start off on the light side and turn to the dark side as well. But I mean, It depends though, because the Outlander could be a Jedi, but he could be a Sith as well. Because it depends what class you choose on the Old Republic. Like, but he could also be a person who doesn't even have the Force, like a smuggler, a trooper, an Imperial agent, or even a bounty hunter. Just think about it. Like, even the Imperial agent, Cypher 9, who eventually becomes the Outlander, I mean, he or she basically became a master conspirator because he exposed the conspiracy of the Star Cabal. So somebody with his or her experience in dealing with the conspiracies and exposing them could easily create a conspiracy of his or hers own. Like, Supreme Leader Snoke seems to be like a master conspirator, just like, well, the Imperial Agent is a master conspirator as well. So, there is that. But I mean, Supreme Leader Snoke is supposed to have the Force, so that doesn't add up. Unless the Imperial Agent somehow gains Force powers over time from Valkorion or something like that. I mean, just think about it. Like, people assume that Supreme Leader Snoke is Mao. People assume that Yoda is Mao. But is that definitely true? Right, anyway, so, like, obviously Supreme Leader Snoke is not Sand Hill, because that would just be ridiculous. Like, somebody who is part of the CIS, part of the banking clan, right under the Emperor's nose. That just wouldn't be possible. So see the Eternal Throne here? It seems to be like a modified version of Vitiate's original throne, see? Like, and even, like, this could be compared to the throne that Snoke sits on. I know you can't really see a back of the throne like you can here, but that could just be because of Snoke being a hologram. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and please comment on it if you agree or disagree with me, and if you have any theories of your own.